Princess Diamond Tarot. And if you're new here, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Okay. Hope you guys are remaining stress-free like me and just trying to make sure that you keep your energy where you want it to be. Okay, Aries. So if you guys want to reach out for a personal reading or if you want to donate to this platform, all of that information on how to contact me will be in my About Me, okay? So just go click my name on my page and click the About Me information and it'll have my email and everything on there, okay? So let's call on to the spirits of light, truth, and clarity, as well as the guardian angels and spirit guides of all the Aries out there, sun, moon, rising, and this message is timeless, okay? So anytime you come across these messages, it can resonate with something you guys are going through, okay? So we're going to be using my lifetime deck, okay? We haven't been using it for a few days now. We've been doing the miscellaneous deck that I made, you guys. So these energies in this particular deck are a little bit more specific, okay? And so is the miscellaneous deck, but you get it, okay? So you guys take an inhale in, exhale. All right. And let's allow the guardian angels and spirit guides of all of the Aries that will be divinely guided to this message in. All right, spirit guides of light, truth, and clarity. What is it that Aries, sun, moon, and rising needs to know, or what's going on with them at this time? What's going on with Aries at this time? Okay, your energy is coming out strong, Aries, okay? The Emperor, okay? So many of you guys are in your element, okay? Also, you feeling very potent, okay? You're feeling your energy very passionately, so very controlling, okay? I feel like it's in a healthy way, though. All right, being in control of your life, of your environment, okay, of your situation, your finances. I see many of you guys could have children, or you're dealing with the father of your children or your father, okay? A lot of you guys can have your own businesses, or you're just focusing on your business, focusing on business, okay, and things like that. All right, let's see what else is going on with Aries at this time. You had two that wanted to come out, okay? So you guys could also be dealing with a Capricorn because they also had this card, all right, with the Four of Swords, I believe, okay? So many of you guys could feel rejected, or you guys could be rejecting someone, okay? All right, Six of Swords. So many of you guys are moving away, or you're being forced to, or you're being guided to, okay? To move on from something, okay? I feel like this is to heal, okay? Maybe somebody has called you guys out, or, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Aries. Maybe you guys called somebody out, all right, and told them you wanted to be left alone, or you didn't want to deal with them and they're forced to move on. Or somebody has did this to you guys, Aries, about a situation, about a person, okay, or something like that, and you guys feel like you're forced to move on, okay? If it's not in romance and relationships, as far as having to move on, it could just be about an expectation or something you guys were doing or something like that, okay? You guys are being forced at this time to move on, okay? You have the Eight of Pentacles. I also feel like for some of you guys, if that didn't resonate, it's just where many of you guys are wanting to work, okay? You're wanting to see progress, all right? You're worrying about your finances and things like that. You guys have a lot of clarity about what decisions and what directions you need to make at this time, okay? Many of you guys could be like noticing that you have gray hairs and things like that. All right, or you guys are dealing with somebody that does. I feel like a lot of you guys are into Muslim. I am seeing that. I'm also seeing that some of you guys are deeply into some sort of culture where you guys wear different type of clothing, okay? You guys wear different type of clothing. A lot of you guys definitely are in a high position at your job or at in some sort of career, okay, some sort of work environment. Many of you guys are the head of it. You are the boss, the manager, okay, or something like that. I feel like there is some things that is causing a lot of you guys to huff and puff and causing some stress for you all, but you're just kind of, you know, still showing a brave face, okay, still showing up as though these things are not bothering you guys, okay. Aries. Yeah, I do feel like the things that you guys would rather be spending your time and energy doing, I do see that many of you guys feel like you can't. So I do see many of you guys are having to work more than you can play, okay. A lot of you guys do, like the person that you want to deal with or the situation you want to be in, okay, take it as it resonates. I feel like many of you guys wish that, you know, you could do something else, okay, or that you could spend your time doing something else, but it's like, I don't know if this is like an organization or if this is some sort of duty that you have as far as, you know, your position or your job or something like that. But with this Four of Cups down here, I feel like many of you guys are ready to just move on from this, all right. Some of y'all could literally be going to the beach. I'm seeing something about yachts, okay, cruises, ships. I also feel like a lot of you guys are deciding to distance yourself from people, places, or energies, all right, that kind of get in the way of your work, of your money, all right, or you guys are just being forced to do this. I feel like this is something that y'all are currently doing. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Aries, a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, okay? So I don't see fire sign energy, but that doesn't mean that you guys can't be dealing with one, okay? So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I definitely feel like many of you guys are a little bored, but you do notice that you have a lot of peace right now. Things could be really quiet, all right, wherever you live, wherever you work and things like that. I do see where your work environment is like a place of peace, okay. It is somewhere quiet, somewhere where you can get your work done. And overall, I just see many of you guys wanting to focus on work, okay. So let's clarify exactly what these energies are, and then we're going to get advice for you guys, Aries. So why is the Emperor here? Why is Aries energy out here? What is this Emperor energy? I hope this is all the cards. I think it is. All right, so you guys have depression. Yeah, I picked that up with that Four of Swords down here in the Four of Cups. Okay, so many of you guys are, yeah, you're just focusing on work and business at this time. So a lot of y'all could definitely be feeling some sort of depression. All right, we're gonna pull one more. Give us one more for this Emperor for Aries. What is this Emperor energy for Aries? All right, yeah, cleanliness, okay? So I definitely feel like this is you guys cleaning up your attitude, cleaning up your act, okay? I feel like many of you guys could be a little depressed because this was forced, okay? But for the most part, I feel like a lot of you guys are just having to buckle down and just work, okay? Focus on work, like I'm hearing like playtime over or something. Take it as it resonates, all right? But that's just what I'm picking up for y'all, okay? I'm also channeling this energy, Aries or cross watchers, where something got weird, okay? Something you guys were doing, okay? I feel like this was very toxic. This doesn't have to be when it comes to like a friend group or people or gossip or I mean, it could, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like there was a situation, whether this was a lover, a booty call, a friend, a work situation, a family situation. There was something that you guys were doing for a while now. It could have been from 6 to 8 years, where it was very toxic, but you guys enjoyed it. It was something that got you guys in your Aries energy, your low vibrational toxic Aries energy. It got a lot of energy out of you guys. You were passionate about this. This was something that you guys sprung out of bed every day and was happy to do. And I feel like somewhere within the last 6 to 8 days, okay, or it could have been today, okay, between the times of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., okay, I feel like around that time, many of you guys started to feel it, or you will. if this energy hasn't happened yet, where like I said, take it as it resonates. It could have been a romantic situation, a relationship. This could have been a family situation. This could have been something with like people that you socialize with, associates, okay, people that you guys have grew up with. All right, just take it as it resonates. But there was something that just started to feel weird. I don't know if like the other party that you guys would use to entertain yourselves, like I said, whether this was gossip, whether this was somebody that you guys had a, you know, physical personal encounter or relationship with, or if this was just somebody that you guys were in dislike towards or whatever, but something that you guys were constantly doing for a while, I feel like it got weird. Like I feel like the other person or the other parties, they kind of just not to be too specific, but if you picking up what I'm saying, Aries, their energy kind of like started to be a mirror, or they just, whether they were saying, you know, calling you guys out, Aries, I just feel like their energy kind of started to reflect back to you guys some things that were uncomfortable inside of you, like why am I doing something, or why do I like something, or why do I feel codependent on this person when it comes to romance or dating. So something got weird, and it caused you guys to have no choice but to be in this energy, okay, and then this energy, which is moving on, okay, from something toxic, healing, things being more, you know, high vibrational, and then just focusing on what needs your focus, which is work and finances, okay. Now, cross watchers, that could resonate for you guys as well. This could have been, you know, Aries, this could be somebody that was dealing with you guys, okay, where you guys got serious and down to work and business, and, you know, just the way your actions, okay, it could have been things that you guys said, but your actions overall made this person kind of check themselves and ask, you know, it was like a mirror, like, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Why am I being so codependent, or why am I, you know, checking Aries like this? Why am I making a big deal out of things, you know, when we're really not in a relationship, or we are, but I'm being insecure? Whatever the situation is, there was something that caused either you guys, Aries, or somebody you guys were dealing with to kind of look at their behavior, and, you know, they weren't too happy with what the truth showed them, okay? They were like, yeah, I need to get out of this energy and move on with the Six of Swords energy and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So let's see exactly what this is, what this energy is for you guys, okay? This Four of Cups, rejected, unbothered, bored energy, okay? Let's see what this means for Aries at this time. Let's see what this means for Aries. So you guys have surprise, all right? I'm telling you, I feel like this is a situation where many of you guys kind of seeing yourself in a different light, okay? You seeing yourself because somebody else was like a mirror reflection by the way that they handled a situation or the things that they would express. I feel like it caused you guys to really look deeper inside of yourself and see why you take the actions that you take and why you've been saying or doing the things you've been doing, Aries, okay? And vice versa if that doesn't resonate, okay? So let's get one more. Yeah, revenge, okay? So with this boredom energy, all right, clearly I don't feel like this is you guys at all that's in this revenge energy, but you guys could be surprised that somebody is actually maybe karma, because I don't have a card in this deck that really says karma like that besides the life cycles, or I can't remember exactly what the card is, but I don't have a card that just says karma on it. So a lot of times the revenge energy will come out for a situation where it means somebody is, you know, receiving karma, okay? But anyway, you guys are bored by that, and you're just like the card looked, okay? And you're moving on to this energy. So let's see why the Six of Swords is here. So pretty much to simplify that, I just feel like there's some things that were either done to you guys, Aries, or that you guys did that is going back on the person that did it, okay? Take it as it resonates. Leave what does not resonate, okay? What is the Six of Swords? Why is this Six of Swords here? So we have grudge, okay? So yeah, you guys definitely could feel some type of way about having to move on, okay? Because the Six of Swords is talking about moving on, traveling, or, you know, being forced to kind of heal, or things calm down, things becoming more tranquil. And I feel like you guys could have a grudge about it because maybe, like I said, those other energies, it's not benefiting you anymore to be in a low vibrational energy, or it's not benefiting the person, Aries, that you guys could have been dealing with that could have been displaying this type of behavior, okay? So let's see, why is the Six of Swords here? Why is this Six of Swords energy here? All right, so we have regret. Okay, so you guys could definitely be having this grudge energy, but you're in regret that you behaved some type of way. You could be in regret that you dealt with somebody, or somebody is in regret that they behaved a certain type of way, or that they dealt with you guys. Okay, or somebody. Take it as it resonates. So your last card, Aries, is this Eight of Pentacles. All right, this work energy, this progress. Okay, so let's see what this is for you all, and then we're gonna get advice. Okay. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here for Aries? Why is this Eight of Pentacles here for Aries? All right, so you guys have sadness, okay? So there could have been a situation that you guys wanted to see grow, that you wanted to see work out, or there was something that you guys were working on, whether it was good or bad. And I feel like there's some sort of sadness behind it. I truly feel like with the other cards that came out, that because you guys have to move on, you're in regret, or this is the person you guys are dealing with, I feel like there's some sort of sadness behind something that was being built, okay? This could have been lies, gossip. This could have been spiritual stuff, okay? This could, if you get what I'm saying, okay? This could have been a project, a relationship, something, okay, that was being worked on, whether it was good or bad. Now there's sadness. All right, yeah, I definitely feel like you guys could be enemies with somebody else, or dealing with people that are. And Aries, if you guys go back and watch the previous Aries reading that I did last week, it was something about enemies with you guys then too. So I see that same energy is somewhat trying to linger, but it's not as like strong as it was last week. Okay, so let's see, what is this Eight of Pentacles? What is this Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, but you do have wish fulfillment, okay? Or somebody does in this situation, okay? Somebody does in this situation. Something definitely was a blessing in disguise. I feel like you guys found something out just in the nick of time, okay? And it could definitely caused you guys some sadness. But I feel like now that you realize that, you know, you found out about some sort of information before you guys maybe acted out of character or continued to do something, that's actually a miracle, okay? Or some sort of good news. Take that as it resonates, Aries, okay? And leave what does not. So let's see, let's get advice for you guys. Let's get some advice. Spirit guides of light, truth, and clarity, give us advice right now for the sign of Aries, sun, moon, and rising. What is the advice for them at this time for what they're dealing with? What is the advice? Okay, so the advice right now, you guys could definitely come from a loving family. All right, you could have a loving work family, okay, or community or something like that, where you guys feel the love, okay? Something is about either your childhood or children, or just like innocence, okay? But if this is you guys' family, some of you guys, this could be a family that you actually made and created. So your husband, wife, kids, okay, or the father and mother of your children and your children. But the advice at this time with both of these coming out is saying that you guys need to continue to stay to yourself, hold your composure, okay, hold your peace, and enjoy your family, enjoy the people that you love, okay? Some of y'all definitely could have some strong, close bonds with your actual relatives, okay? I am going to just pull one from here just to make sure. Give us one for advice for Aries. Give us one for the advice for all of the Aries at this time. So new opportunity wanted to come out with this one. You have jokes and laughing. Okay, so there's a need for you guys to cheer up. Okay, there's a need for you guys maybe to watch something funny. All right, I'm not sure, because now you have like this fighting, violence, tower energy. It says this fight, violence, disruption, and tower energy. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that really good, but let's just clarify. Let's clarify, Aries, and see what this energy is. Okay. All right, you have grudge, you have lies, no false wanting to come out. These are side notes. Injustice, unfair, okay? You have rage and anger, and you guys also have loneliness, isolation. So let's get one more, okay? Those were side notes. What is this jokes and laughing energy? What is this jokes and laughing energy for Aries, sun, moon, rising out there at this time? Yeah, wish fulfilled. Okay. So yeah, there's a need for many of you guys to just laugh off something. Don't be so serious. Okay. Don't feel like it's the end of the world. There's definitely a need for you guys to realize that something was a blessing in disguise. Something is actually good news or a miracle, because something could have turned out worse for you guys. And this is just a need for you not to sweat the small stuff, not to think too deeply into something. Definitely continue to move on and work and focus on, progress and progressing. But there's no, it's like with the Four of Cups energy that you guys have with that boredom, feeling rejected, it's really a good thing, okay, that you guys, rejection is protection, I just heard. So if something didn't work out how you guys wanted it to, or, something like that, take it as it resonates, then it's just saying that you guys need to just be lighthearted, laugh, joke, and just, look at something as a blessing in disguise, okay? So I hope this was able to give you guys some clarity, Aries. Make sure that you guys thumbs up, comment down below, interact with me, and let me know how. And we are on a journey to 1K subscribers. So I appreciate all of y'all that have been here from the beginning. All right, even though Princess Diamond Tarot started 5 years ago. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer season. Okay. I also hope that you guys are going to have a good weekend. I wish you guys a happy weekend. And until we meet again, Aries, next week, light and love. Peace.